Hi, this is James of Megalife21.com, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet, and this is Barbecuing with Megalife21. Now it's time to turn over our whole chicken breasts that have been marinating in a very nice Asian type marinade since early evening yesterday. Alright, let's see how it looks. There, a nice brown color. Oh boy. These tongs are going in the garbage. I do not like this type of tong, and I'll tell you why. I did not want to buy them. They may look good to you, okay, because of the wooden handle. Alright, and alright, they were a good bargain, I have to admit. They came from one of our finest local dollar stores. Right? And you could see just how moist this chicken breast is, by the way, not to change the subject. Look, I mean, it's like very soft. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it's that soft and tender and juicy because of all the ingredients I put in this marinade. The sugar cane vinegar, the imported dark tamari Japanese soy sauce, the dark sesame oil, the juice of two fresh limes, all this ingredients, including the curry and everything else, the garlic powder. So this is why it's so moist and and tender. You could see it. Look how it's jiggling. It's like Jello. That's how marinated this chicken breast is. If you don't marinate chicken breast this way, what'll happen is you'll risk having a very dry meal, because chicken breast has really very little fat, if any. So all the fat is in the skin and in the wing. So this is one of the reasons why I never use totally deboned chicken breast, unless you're doing a saute dinner, like let's say a chicken marsala or a chicken franchise, where you're sauteing it in a sauce. Then it's a different story, because the chicken breast is cooking in a sauce. Alright, cover it up, and then we'll come back when the chicken breast is done, and then I'll just put on the sweet Italian sausage, and it's good to go. As you can see, this wonderful smoker, which cost only $40 in Home Depot. Alright, a famous company, Brinkman Smoke and Grill, one of the best values in cooking, especially barbecue. Old-fashioned smoker and grill combined. Normally retails, I'd say, between $60 and $70. Right now, Home Depot has it for $40. The only thing is you have to assemble it. So there's the grill, and then there is the chimney that starts your old-fashioned wood charcoal. This one is made by Weber, famous company. See, has a handle, cylindrical shape. The bottom section is where you put your crumbled up newspaper or brown paper bag if you don't have any newspaper handy. And then you just light it, make sure it's well lit. Okay. And the top is where the old-fashioned wood charcoal goes. There you go. And you just light it well and wait. And the charcoal will light without any dangerous flammable lighter fluid. You could take this on picnics to the lakes, if you want to go to the mountains with your family where there's a lake and there's picnic tables. Don't forget to take this, because usually these state parks have their own barbecues for people to use. Okay, they're not this sophisticated, but they have heavy-duty hibachi type barbecues. But when you go to the lake, to the state park, you will find a very large amount of dry, dead wood that has fallen from the trees in the forest all over the ground. You'll find branches and chunks of dry wood. Really, honestly, I found a lot. And I cooked an entire meal, and then I had another family come over when I was done, and they cooked their entire meal. They barbecued their entire meal just with the dry wood I found on the ground, which was plentiful. It was all over the place. This was, I believe, Lake Wawayanda State Park. I think it's Sussex County, New Jersey. And all I did was I brought this. I didn't even bring any charcoal of any kind. No lighter fluid, no charcoal. All I brought was matches and newspaper, and that. Okay, and it was good to go. So, Barbecuing Made Easy by Megalife21. This is a great value. You could use the Brinkman Smoke and Grill all year round. If you want to do smoked, hickory smoked slab bacon, you can buy raw pork belly. You can do ribs, my favorite. Racks of ribs, not the expensive baby back. Get the big ones. They're a much better value. Smoke them for 10 hours or 14 hours or whatever. Just make sure that you top off the charcoal so it can last overnight by opening this trap door on your Brinkman Smoke and Grill. And make sure you put extra charcoal, similar to people that have a coal or wood burning stove in the house for the winter, and they once a day they put on some fresh coal in the stove. Same thing. You make sure you top it off with fresh wood charcoal. Unless you're living in a rural area where there's a lot of dry wood from the forest, then it's a lot easier. Then it's a lot easier because you don't have to go out and buy your old-fashioned wood charcoal. You just go around and harvest pieces of wood that end up on the ground because of nature. You know, whether it be old branches getting knocked off from a storm or whatever. Anyway, as you can see, the Brinkman Smoke and Grill is smoking away, and temperature is climbing. So we'll catch you on the very last video when I remove the chicken and add the Italian sausage. We'll see you.